Hello guys, today I'll be sharing with you guys a very wonderful strategy that I've been using for a couple of weeks now, and it's all been blues ever since I started using this strategy. I bet I'll become a Chelsea fan one of these days. Um, let's get to it. I placed a trade with this strategy today, and as you can see up there, I placed a sell trade right from there, and I'm still in the trade. I've taken half of the trade, taken out half of the trade though, and so I'm leaving the other half to do what it has to do. So although I'm expecting this trade to end at break even, better still, I will still be in profit. I think I took out $40 or so before the trade started reversing on Boom 500 index. So let me show you guys how I do this. First of all, the most important thing about this setup is the trend line. That's the most important thing about this setup. But before I draw my trend line, I don't just want to draw anyhow trend line. So I'm looking for another confirmation. So I use the RSI and the Ishimoku strategy, as you can see here. So in the indicator window for the RSI period of 1, I'm using the RSI period of 1, and the Ishimoku, everything is default except for the fact that I strike out all the other lines except the Tenkan-sen line. I'm using only the Tenkan-sen line, so all the other lines that you're seeing here are dark, and because the background of my MT5 is dark, so every other thing is dark, so they don't really have effect in my trading. So, and I also use the moving average period 3, exponential moving average period 3 for this strategy. So everything in the indicator window 1, that's the RSI window. So the RSI period is about RSI period 1. So, and I'm using the RSI levels of 75 for the oversold levels, and the RSI level of 25 for overbought. For over 75 for overbought, and the 25 for oversold. So what I look out for basically is when the RSI level, when the RSI, when the Ishimoku, the Tenkan-sen line goes to the oversold level, and I'll be looking for a sell opportunity. Last in this case here, it went up above 75, so I'm looking for a sell opportunity. So when I was looking, the major thing I'm normally supposed to look out for is to look for this moving average. The white line is for the moving average, for exponential moving average of period 3. So what I basically, the main thing about this strategy is to look out for a place where this white line, the exponential moving average period 3, crosses the Tenkan-sen line to the downside, that is the Ishimoku line to the downside, then and everything happens in this oversold region, then you'll be looking forward to sell. Overbought region, so above 75, so I'll be looking forward to sell. So I was looking for a sell opportunity here, but if I am to go with this strategy, just leaving the moving average to cross the Ishimoku Tenkan-sen line before I go for a sell position, before I open a sell position, then my stop loss will be a little bit large. So what I do is basically I look for an added confirmation. So what I do is this: I wait for the price to go to the overbought line, to go across the overbought region, then let it retrace back, let it come back a little bit, then go back again, then I draw my trend line around this region. So I do my red line on it like this, from between here and here, these two listen. So when I do my red line like this, then I wait for price to cross the trend line as I have here, to break the trend line down, so I sell. So by doing this, two I have about three confidence here to take my trade. So most of the time, this way these things happens, like it normally gives a double top or double bottom. If it's on downside, it normally gives double top or double bottom, which is a very which is a very wonderful pattern on this one, with high chance of winning. So when you wait for it to cross the trend line, then you go for a sell. So I've been in for a sell now. So I took out half of my position for this trade, and I'm waiting for price to go back down, or but from the way I'm looking at it, price may head back to the top, the rooftop here. So I'm looking for this trade to um, go against me. I think this trade is definitely going to go against me, but no matter how it does, I have taken half of my position. This point here was the main point where I wanted the price to reach, so I need to reach there. So the other one is just me trying to satisfy my greed with this more take profit, this large take profit. So I'm out of the trade with $40, so I'm expecting this one to either go back against me, or it should continue moving downward. But normally, this is I'm really expecting it to go back and retest this trend line. I'm expecting price to go back and retest the trend line before it continues going. So I'll be looking for another sell opportunity when price goes back up there. And I think this is a very lovely strategy. You can use this setup, this RSI Shimoku and moving average setup to enter very profitable to take very profitable trades. But when this trade go against you once in a while, you will have a very bad day, because you see a very huge amount of money being going away, because your stop loss will be very large, and that's what I don't like about using that. That's why I add an extra confluence, which is a trend line, and a trend line is a very powerful tool on its own. You can use a trend line to take trades on its own and have very good risk to reward ratio, and a very good win rate. So using the trend line as an added confirmation gives you an edge over this strategy, and you get to enjoy it. So that being said, I think that's what I learned so far after the last couple of days. And in my next video, I'll share with you guys the result I had just using this strategy, just using this setup, this RSI setup alone. And where I had everything all blues, then it was a lovely day. Although I didn't like it that way, because my stop loss was always too large, and I fear that a day will come where everything will go against me, and I will be emotionally down, and that's what I don't want. So having to take a trade when it breaks the trend line and putting my stop loss just above the candle is something that I really love to do. And that's what I think that's what I think is the best option for me with this strategy. So you can try it out just using this setup alone, or you can add if you are good with trend line trades, you can add the trend line to have an edge over the market. So that being said, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the thumbs up button. Have a lovely day. Thank you.